Hi guys. I'm kind of actually surprised that I'm going live because, well, I didn't put my sparkles on today yet, and it's kind of the middle of the day, and I'm still in my pajamas. Well, you can't see that, but I'm haven't been feeling great. And hey, Stormy. And I wanted to actually share this process with you that I've been in because it's really powerful. And okay, so I'll just kind of give a background for those of you who don't know. In the beginning of September, I started getting a little patch on my forehead, like just releasing. And it's happened twice before, and it would go away like within a couple of weeks. Hey, Terry. Good to see you, honey. It's been a long time. Hey, Dave. And usually when that happened, it goes away in a couple of weeks, and then it's, fine, whatever. Well, this time it is still on my forehead, and I even have, I don't know if you can see it, I have some on like my neck and my chest, and just inflammation, like whole body inflammation. And it's kind of ironic because, recently I did that video about the releasing spiritual tools, and I really, I still believe what I was saying, I'm still doing that, but I had to take Benadryl, which I like rarely take medication, just isn't a harmony thing for my body. So here I am going through all this, at times feeling frustration, at times feeling miserable physically, and, still leading my community in the Creation Temple, and still seeing my clients, and doing my best to really be present with this process. And had this really powerful realization this morning that I've been working since I came out of the womb. Actually, Max says I was in the womb still, probably working. That's 41 years of like non-stop. Because even when I didn't know what I was doing, I was still doing it, on the energetic level. And it's time to give myself some rest, to give myself a break. And it's so hard for me to do. Like, even now I'm like, oh, I gotta go on Facebook Live and like share with my people what I've been going through, because I know I'm not alone in what I'm going through, and other people, need to hear what's going on so that they're not feeling alone. And like it's kind of funny, like this heart that I have for service, it doesn't quit no matter what I'm going through. It just doesn't quit. So here I am. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for being with me right now. So, power and surrender. I feel more surrendered with this process than I have in a while. Oh, yay, we're getting some sunshine. This is good. I'm gonna... thanks, Terry. Settle a while and just be me. Yeah, I'm trying to settle. It's funny. So here's the other thing. I have this tremendous amount of fire that drives me all the time, and it's like I'm trying to temper the fire, and I've done a pretty good job of channeling it and using it for my creations and all of this, but to actually take time for myself, like that fire is always burning. So even now I'm like, I'm out here on my deck with a little smoky thing happen in my chimney. I don't the fire, it's kind of funny, the fire won't keep going. Isn't that ironic? Anyway, I have this fire that just like won't let me stop. I can slow down, I can go on vacation, but it's like I'm driven for service. Like, I'm so passionate about my mission, why I'm here on this planet, that I can just never stop. I can just never stop sharing. I can just never stop helping, and never, it won't turn off. And I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. Maybe that's okay. Maybe it's just me needing to learn how to work with that. But I wanted to talk about power and surrender because I feel actually very surrendered with this. And something magical happened yesterday where I began to feel such gratitude for this process. And even though it's been brutal at times, even though it's been wildly uncomfortable, even though the physical symptoms have been, sometimes cause some sleepless nights and things like that, I feel so grateful for it. And here's why. And this is where the power comes in. Because I know what's on the other side of this. I know. And this is, I think, why I wanted to share with you guys. Because if you're going through this stuff, whether you want to call it ascension symptoms or, cleansing or healing of your physical body or whatever, however you want to frame it, if you're going through this and you're doing your inner work with it, there's something so fabulous on the other side. And I know this because I've done this so many times. Many iterations, many layers. It hasn't usually looked like this, but many other ways in which I've cleansed, in which I've rebirthed myself, in which I've transformed. And this one's taking longer than all the other ones have, but that just gives me the knowing that this one's the most powerful, and what's on the other side is the most amazing. And so even though there are times where it sucks and there are times where I feel frustration, oh my gosh, it's really powerful. It's really powerful. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Whatever you're going through, do your inner work around it and keep going. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone slow you down. Don't let anyone tell you what to do that goes against what your guidance is telling you. Keep going. You're worth it. What's on the other side of this is worth it. Trust. And I talk about building your trust muscles. This is a time for me where my trust muscles are really coming in handy, boy, let me tell you. We're going on 6 months of this. That's a long time for the physical body to be, in some kind of distress. And I've been there before. For those of you who know my story and all the health issues that I've had and blah, blah, blah. In some ways this is nothing compared to what I've been through before. And so in some ways, I guess I really do have those trust muscles because I know I can come out on the other side. So I just wanted to offer, thank you, Sandris. I just wanted to offer this to you guys, whatever you're going through, keep going. You're worth it, and what's on the other side is amazing and fabulous if you can stick with it. And you have support. So here's the thing. I just gotta switch hands because my other hand's getting tired. Whether you realize it or not, you have a tremendous amount of support available to you. And one of the things it takes to receive the support is making yourself vulnerable. And I'm practicing vulnerability right now on this live stream. Because this is not stuff that I usually share with people, except, people maybe in my inner circle or whatever. But I'm putting it out for everyone to see. If you can see my forehead, the craziness that's going on there, whatever. This is surrender. I don't care anymore. This is who I am. This is what's going on with me right now. And hey, Susan, and I don't care who sees it, who knows. And, I'm not looking for, hey, guys, my fire finally started. Look at that. Woo! I don't know if you could see that or not, because yeah, there we go. Sweet. Yay! Happy. So I don't know, this is not stuff that I usually share publicly, but this is the level of surrender that I have come to, that I don't even care. I haven't washed my hair in days. I'm just, don't have my sparkles on, whatever. But you know what? My heart's sparkly. I'm sparkling on the inside. And yeah, I don't care anymore. And I'm not looking for, hey Susie, try this product, do this, do that. You know, if you have a clear intuitive hit of something, go ahead and share it. But not looking for suggestions. I know that this is something I'm writing out, and when it's complete, it's complete. And until then, I'm gonna just keep going. It has, however, really encouraged me to do even more self-care, more self-love. Excuse me, gotta take care of that so that I'm not dripping on myself. It has, yeah, just sparkle. It has encouraged me to do even more, be more gentle with myself, take even more time. You know, like I decided I'm not gonna schedule any more clients until the retreat. I'm gonna just gonna see the people I've got scheduled and just let it be what it is until after the retreat, and then give myself a lot of self-care and a lot of self-love after that. And can someone tell me, it says my connection is weak. Can you guys hear me? Is it stuttering at all? Do I need to move locations? Could someone just type that in the comments for me? Let me know. You know what, guys? Surrender is really, really powerful. I know I'm kind of ranting and I'm not saying anything terribly coherent at the moment. I'm going on more bunny trails than I usually do. But this is what's real for me in the moment. You know, I'm just letting it be, and I'm just letting me be how I am. And that's really powerful because I'm surrendered, and I'm going to let whatever's meant to happen in this process. So for you guys who are going through stuff physically, spiritually, emotionally, whatever it is, know that I love you, know that you have support. And in order to receive support, you got to make yourself vulnerable sometimes. Thanks, Rena. You got to make yourself vulnerable. And sometimes you have to ask for support. If you want support, you got to ask for it. You know, right now Max is going to the drugstore for me and getting some Benadryl because I didn't feel like going out. I just didn't feel like dealing with being with people and whatever. So that's you know, when I need assistance or help or whatever, I ask for it. And it took me a while. It took me a while to get to the point where I could really feel safe in my vulnerability, really feel safe to reach out when I wanted support. And made a lot of great progress with that. So I encourage you guys to do that if you're going through stuff. You know, the energy's intense right now, you guys. So I know that there are people listening right now. Hey, Willow John! I know that you're feeling the intense energies, and I know that you may be going through stuff, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever it is. Allow yourself to receive support. Ask for what you need. Ask for what you desire. Ask for what you want. Ask for the help that you deserve. And I would be remiss if I did not mention the Creation Temple retreat. Have to do it. It's actually going to be here, right here where I'm standing. This is the house where we're going to meet in beautiful Sedona. And there are a couple spaces left, so if anyone is feeling called to join in, come join in. You'll learn how to be vulnerable. We're going to be in a group with some beautiful people. We have amazing, amazing people registered so far. Beautiful, high caliber beings. And if you want support, this is a great place to practice your vulnerability and receive the support that you need. And I know that whatever's happening in my process, here's my level of trust, you guys. I could be freaking out right now about the retreat. That's like in a week. I could be freaking out because of what I'm going through physically. I know that come Friday when we start the retreat, I'm going to be so present. My physical body is going to have whatever it needs to lead you guys, to guide you through it. So that's where my trust is at. I love it. I love it because, you know, years ago I would not have been there, but I've been through so much of this process and so much of this journey. I know what I'm given when it's needed, especially when I'm in service at that level. I'm given what I need. So I love you guys. Thank you for being with me today. I hope this is inspiring. You know, the whole reason I wanted to share this is to inspire you to be of any help and assistance that I could be, and to let you know that you're loved, you're supported, and be vulnerable. Receive the support that you deserve. All right, love you guys. See you in the next video.